What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are hopefully doing Doki Literature Club again. Hopefully it's better than last time. I did manage to salvage last time, slightly, but not fully, so that did upset me. So if this fucks up again, I'm gonna be so upset. But we're gonna go with Graveyard. I feel like we should try, but I'm not a huge fan of Natsuki, so I'm gonna try and... Actually, if I befriend Yuri, does that mean she's gonna die? If I befriend Natsuki, does that mean she's gonna die? Because I don't really give a shit about Natsuki, and I don't want her to be like the last one left, if that makes sense. Clearly, the way this direction is going, Monika's gonna be the last one left, but I'm gonna go with my guns and go with Yuri. And just pick all the sad shit. Whoa, hold the phone, hold the phone. Did her face... No, pick a sad one. Her face seemed funny just then. Did I miss it? Her face made a funny thing. I don't give a shit, just pick the sad ones. Pick the sad ones. And they'll all go for her. Melancholy. At least this time I can go with Natsuki and bake with Natsuki, I guess? If that's an option. Oh my god, how many more do I need? Oh shit, she went? Oh fuck, oh well. I tried. Oh my god. Hi Natsuki! How are you? I mean Sayori? Shit, that was Natsuki, was it? Wasn't it? Sayori's the one with the bow, right? Hi again, Tai. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange from me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, her face is missing. Her face is missing. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tai. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature, you're not accustomed to it. You bitch! Ooh. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You're already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read that, bitch. Do you want to, like, step back a little bit? Natsuki something have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. I can't read this. Bitch, move! Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monika and manga. Like, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Tai. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, wait, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club, so even if I didn't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so Has the classroom always been on a slant? Does it feel like we're zooming in? Hold up. Oh, are we zooming in? My finger test. We're slowly zooming in. Or the screen's slowly tilting more and more. Okay, I don't like that. Let's continue. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's about to fucking slide off. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. I'm getting very close to her. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, we would definitely zoom it in. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice the intense expression she was giving. She was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Alright, let's go to the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Oh! So we're not gonna go read manga with Natsuki this time. Okay. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh! Okay. Okay. I like that we're not playing through the same thing exactly the same. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Fuck. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused that I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday... Yeah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. You definitely bought me one. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Is that a real book, or is that just, like, a book for the game? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. That's not Yuri's voice. That should be my voice. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Okay. Sick. And the people trapped there have his trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Like you, because you sucked my finger. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. To be fair, if that was a movie, I think I'd watch that, because that actually sounds really interesting. Some human centipede type shit, but without the disgusting, like, sexual nature of human centipede. The book, I mean. Not that thing about the limbs. You are definitely a freak. You are definitely a freak and you like the limb bit. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ty? No, it's not that. I love a good psychological horror. Or a body horror. Them shit great. The substance was pretty cool. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Motherfucker, we shouldn't remember that. She never told us that yesterday. We shouldn't remember this. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges to look at life from a strange new perspective when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Cool. Cool, Yuri. I didn't even push A to skip that. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Whoa! My whole body goes something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I started talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The Literature Club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. What, bitch? You motherfucker! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... I'm just gonna check that we're still recording. Yes, we recorded. Cool. We're chilling. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sit in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was bathing in the feeling of your... Whoa! What the fuck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Same. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Right, I need to be faster at reading. This is why I don't watch sub-anime, because I can't read that quick. So I need to be locked the fuck in when it goes bold. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Whoa, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. You sick fuck. You absolute fucking bastard. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Is her face moving in the picture? It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Yeah, her face is changing. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. She's sweating. Okay, she does. Really? I was thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, not the fact that she rips off each other's body parts and sews them back together like some kind of psychopathic maniac. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Oh fuck, don't start on breathing. I get anxious. When I am anxious, I start to question how I'm standing, how my hands are, how I'm breathing, where I'm looking, if I'm staring, if I'm not, if my mouth is open, if I'm breathing too loud, if I'm breathing too quiet, if I'm breathing too quick, if I'm fidgeting too much, if my hands are moving, if the rubbing sounds too loud, if I'm like sort of playing with my hands, doing my little rat hands, which I spoke about in a previous video. I will get self-conscious about everything and I'll start scratching my arm. And obviously if I scratch too loud, that will now be the thing in my head that I'm panicking about. It's... Don't fucking question her breathing, alright? Just leave her alone. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Tai, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Oh, so you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Whoa! Accusing me of something that I... What the fuck? Bitch. Don't fucking accuse like that. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. That's a fucking awful thing to fucking joke about, you bitch. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I don't like that I don't get options here. I would like options. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left in the book, and then slip it into my bag. Bro, fold the corner, put something in it, so then you know. Let's go with Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Ooh! We get more story than just picking a person. Tai, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect? Me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry, but get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Yuri would have liked my poem. Her little chibi was jumping up and down like a fucking madman. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Oh yeah. Horses can race seems like it's in a different color, or is that just my eyes? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But that's the point of poems. They express themselves. Yeah, we've already, this is a redo of last time. This is just a redo of last time, so I'm just gonna skip real quick. Because it's literally, there's no change. So it's forcing me to Yuri. So it wants Yuri to be the next one to die. Also, I would also like to point out that in the first playthrough, when it gave me the option of I love you or I like you as a friend and I'll always be for you there as a friend, no matter which one I picked, I still reckon Sayori would have, offed herself, because the I love you would have been too strong and she wouldn't know what to do with herself. And the I like you as a friend would have been quite upsetting to hear because she clearly likes me. So obviously me liking her as a friend isn't going to be what she wants to hear. So then she's also going to off herself after that. So I felt like I was in a lose-lose situation. And that's just something that I thought about in between the episodes and that I wanted to bring up here because it just popped into my brain. Right, Monica, you spooky bitch.
Hi, Ty. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring anything up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind, you spooky bitch. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, because you killed Sayori, you bitch. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yes, because I don't get a fucking choice in these games. The very few choices that I get don't fucking matter anyway. Because you're a fucking sly motherfucker.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Ty. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's kind of a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
Great job, Ty. I was going on in my head while reading it.
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I think you go for something too deep. I guess I underestimated you. Expectations low. Yes. We've already spoke about this. Already put my thoughts on how he thinks. Yuri, symbolism, Yas queen. We fucking know. Oh!
Sometimes I get the impression she's totally given up on people. She spent so much time on her own head that is probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved of social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri.
You bitch.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all shared our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh yeah, this is the same one that we read. There's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty free-for-all. With me. Free-for-all. With me. Turn me on. With me.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. I'm sorry, not the right... Yeah, this is the same as last time. Yeah, you psycho bitch. You realize that you're in a game and now you're gonna fucking come after my ass. You want to be out of the game. You want to be out of the game. You don't get to leave the game, bitch. Oh, I will fucking... I'm ready to swing at this bitch. Alright, let's go with Yuri. And see what she thinks about my poem. I'm always, hesitant when, a new character appears or, the screen goes black. Because I know some fucker's gonna, pop up and, glitch on my ass. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just because there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and have been through that myself, so I learned to kind of pick up on them. I think his most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, and I've already read through all this before, so you know what? Let's not go go through this again until I notice that something's different about her talking. Because I do like how there's some differences, but sometimes reading the same thing again and again and again kind of gets boring.
Natsuki can be biased. Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine.
He apologizes. Yeah, we had that before. Alright, is this poem gonna be different to last time? I don't remember what her first poem was. Ghost in the Light. Yeah. We've had this before. The second one's the raccoon, and then it goes to a beach. Am I correct? Terrible handwriting, yappa yappa yappa. My handwriting is fucking terrible. I haven't written in, like, ages, so, you know, without writing in, like, fucking years. The last time I wrote, I think, was at school, on actual paper. Everything else has been, like, on my phone, or on my laptop. I don't know why that took me so long to think of what the name for the laptop was. I usually write longer poems, I'll be honest, meaningful, a little more mild. Something to digest, I suppose. You're into ghosts. Actually, the story's about ghosts and all. Yes, because I missed the point. I'm fucking stupid. Now I make her feel fucking insecure. Love it, love it, love it. Yappa, yappa, yappa. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, who gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. Like, what is this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss... You're right, no. This is, again, what we had before. La 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 la. These two argue. Oh, do I gotta pick who I like again? Oh, I do. I gotta pick who I like again. But this time, there's no Sayori to get me out of it. Oh shit, there's no Sayori to get me out of this. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ooh. Ooh.
Taking out your insecurities like that at other people, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Like me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch?
Edgy? I'm sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Like, see? Just saying it proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think that you can contribute your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Like, yeah, go on. Let Ty hear everything you already think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here.
Ty, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I have to pick. I do think Natsuki was a bitch, so I am, like, there was no need to bring up anything like that in this situation, so I'm gonna side with Yuri. Side with Yuri? I'm siding with Yuri! Do I have to pick Natsuki? Hi, Monica. Hi. Hi, Monica. Mind backing up a little bit? Please? Your very low resolution face, I don't appreciate being in mine. Back up. Pressing A. Pressing A does nothing. X. Oh, right, cool. Here we go. Monica.
Hey, Ty. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay.
Hi, bitch.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out like this. We'll go back inside once I'm done yelling. Ha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to do a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead.
No, bitch, fuck off. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, that looks like they're done.
Oh shit! Alright, this has got juicy.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri.
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Ty, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely.
Oh, you psycho bitch.
Anyway, the meeting's over. We can all go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You could go home first, Monica. I'd like to stay here a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Yeah?
What's the message?
Okay, well, I am almost finished. I'll be like 10 minutes. Psycho bitch is here.
Okay, which one's psycho bitch?
Left.
Right, you.
Psycho bitch. And she's fucking with it completely.
Oh dear. That's good. Right.
Cool.
I'll tell her about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Ty. I would just be embarrassed with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble.
But I really appreciate you, motherfucker! Ooh, you bitch! Fucking breathe, that's what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna... Incapable. Let's go uncontrollable. Vertigo. Graveyard. Massacre. Let's go Despise. Whirlwind. Disarray. Determination. Desire. Universe. Hopeless. Meager. Judgment. Infinite Cage. Pleasure. Agonizing. Right, we chose everything for Yuri. Fuck off! Be gone! I am waiting for someone to fucking jump scare me. Holy shit! Why the fuck do we have a picture of Sayori dead in the background? Was that there the entire time and I just missed it? No fucking way that's been there the entire time. That's fucking sick and twisted. That is sick and twisted. That's awful. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Sayori. Holy shit. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Tai.
Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly Monkia isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes me out and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Everything, even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think of you any less. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Tai, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Like, have you guys seen Monica? Shit. No, I haven't. I also kind of wondering where she was. Like, mad. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback with how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things that I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever you had on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Bibles, say cloth. Blindside, lifeline, Aran recipiente, falsely offered, circumstantia, knighted, cathedral. Oh, that's a real mouth. That's grim. That's grim looking. I accept your apology anyway if that helps you feel better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. And that is where we're going to save for today's video. Yes, overwrite the save. We're going to stay here, and we'll come back tomorrow and hopefully figure out what the fuck is going on with this game and what Monica truly wants. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye.